Yeah.
You just said no.
I
didn't say no. It was like I'm tired.
You never get stingy with the sex, man. Even if you're tired, man.
He is emotionally attached.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm light skinned. It happens. But, you know, it was just after a while. It's just so much of this. It was just too much. I just said, you know what? That's that. Instead of me leaving, she actually put me out. She beat me to it. So.
But I have a question. Did she meet you that way in your struggle?
Actually, we were friends. And when she met me, it was during my income tax hustle. So a lot of I told her once the baby was doing that is over. Her thing was, I know you want a career, but you have to work. I'm like, the two's not going to balance. And actually, I'm glad you asked that question because she also said a woman can multitask better than a man. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How so?
I'm sorry, and I have a question for you besides that. If you want somebody else to answer what you just asked, I wanted to know how are you now? Do you make it harder for the next woman to want to be into your life?
No, I actually don't. I don't want a relationship right now. I'm just focused on my career goals, taking care of the child support.
How long you been single?
Take care of the child support?
Yeah. And I may be speaking too much, but it's the greatest thing right now. So.
Yeah.
I've always thought that it was a difficult line for a woman to walk being head of the household, dealing with a man. It's a relationship that's almost unsustainable.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, with men, and a lot of women that I've met that I know will say, well, you know, I'm the head of the household, and you know, I got all these degrees, and I make all of this money, and I'm still having problems with my man. It's because men, we don't care about none of that stuff when we meet you. Like most of us, unless we're a gigolo, we're not looking for you to take care of us.
Yeah.
Right.
A man really just wants to be the man in his relationship. If he's in a situation where he's not, he's going to rebel. So if you put him in any situation where you're trying to show that you are the breadwinner or you're the head of the household, he's going to rebel against you.
But what if you are the breadwinner?
Well, then you got to get somebody that's doing a little bit better than you. It's not going to work on that term. Unless he is a beta
Then you're
male.
not the breadwinner.
An alpha male is not going to go for it. An alpha male is not going for it.
You can be the breadwinner, but you don't have to make him feel like he is not the breadwinner.
And that's why I say
the woman is to make a man. It is because there's so many independent women, but you can't be independent and want somebody to be dependent on you. If you could teach her, you could be the most independent woman, but your man come home and he's had a hard day, you rub on his back, he rub on yours. But if you make him feel like he's still the man of the household, I guarantee you can run the house, he won't even know it.
And I agree. That's why I say it's a delicate line.
Most women don't think that way. Most women on that line.
Exactly.
Women have a problem because everything is I run this, I do this, I make my own money. But if you want to do that and you want a man, you have to understand a man needs to feel like a man. You can do all of that, but if he comes home and he still feels like my baby got this, and she don't make me feel like he could be a bum on the street, and you come make him feel like a king, and you still will run the household. You do not need to tell him, just show him. He don't. I'm telling you.
That's
what Bryant was saying, though.
That's what I'm saying. Most women aren't that line.
Bryant was saying
that. God bless that woman over there.
Yeah, God bless her, but Bryant was saying that.
Like, 10 years of doing it.
But you're not. But see, the problem is
10 years.
It's a game. The problem is women always. No, what I'm saying is men and women.
It is a game. It's all a game.
It's a game. It's a game.
It's a game to you guys?
Okay, so when is enough enough?
Right.
But
How long you gonna do that?
It's not about doing it. It's about building him up the same way you building yourself up.
You building him up to a job, or you building him up here?
Yo, that's crazy. Y'all sound crazy over here. Yo, y'all sound.
I don't. What I'm saying is.
Build him up in the game.
No. As a woman, we are the leaders of the household. That's not a question. What I'm saying is, a man will always want to feel like a man. If you feel he's not doing the job that you think he's entitled, like you think he's capable of, then you let him go. The problem is women keep leaving in these men that you know he's no good, but you have this vision that you're gonna change him because you making all this money and you want him to follow you. Stop believing that he gonna follow you. That's it.
Just because he's typing, you want to take that issue.
He takes it down with the dick, and you dick mentality.
That's what it is. That's the story of a lot of these females.
Thank you.
Wait.
Just move on to the next meeting.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah, no problem.
No,
Yeah, Brian?
Let Brian say what he was gonna say.
Go ahead, Mike.
Nah, Brian,
You
talk.
done? Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm fine for it.
You sure?
She summed it up perfect.
Alright,
She's saying
so
I agree with, but and the woman over there in the black, she said how long is too long. So how long are you going to be in this relationship where you know you're carrying the weight? So at the end of the day, the money has a big part to do with it because you need to be bringing to the table what I'm bringing to the table. And if you don't, I'm going to feel more powerful than you because I know my man don't have this. If the light's about to get cut off, what we going to do? You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be that independent, strong black woman, you can't be the woman who will want to take care of a man. You have to be a woman where you and the man could come together and y'all both build together. Because if one makes more than the other and then the other makes that person feel like they're less than, that's where the problems are. And I was in a relationship similar to that, so I know what I'm talking about. The time that I was taking care of the person that I was with, it was a long time. And then I had to say, look, I don't want this anymore. I have to move on because I'm feeling like I'm giving everything and you're not giving anything. Like you said, except the dick. And after a while, that's not enough.
Can I ask you a question? Did you start losing respect?
I started losing respect, yes.
Because it was me that said it. First of all, it was not about the bed because that wasn't even going on. I cut everything off. It's like you had a job, I had a job. We was both working day and night. I take care of the kids, you take care of the kids. I'm talking about the house immaculate till you rebuilding stuff, making holes where the apartment became duplex. When I say he's good with his hands, he's good with his hands, he's good with my kids. But at the same time, like you said, at some point you get tired. I got tired. Besides I said 10, but it was a friendship plus relationship. And until I made my daughter, and I said, well, the breast milk is dried up. Can you get her a can of milk? And you come in 3 o'clock in the morning and you ain't got a can of milk, you gotta go. That was my straw. When it came to my baby, I had to.
I feel like that's as a woman, you want to be able to depend on your man, and if he ain't got it, what you gonna do?
Make it happen.
Yeah, I think
the
in a relationship like that is void of security. And most women want to be secure. Like to know that their man will hold them down.
want to be secure.
No, not all.
not all. Not all.
Now you guys say that
Because I had something to say about that because I dealt with a few corporate women that been abused by other men who weren't like in that stature or that status quo because I felt like those corporate women, they went to school and studied and got good grades and became corporate women because they wanted to get back at a man for the man that messed up their life. So they beat the books every day. So when they met that dude, they wanted to make him suffer. I've dealt with women who no, it's true. I'm telling you, it's true. They wanted because they see, like they said, women are better multitaskers. It's the truth because most of them they could just have sex with me and they're gonna get back and study and do it, and I'm gonna be sound asleep in that bed. They're gonna study, do what they gotta do, and get a good education and reach that where they need to be at. But when they get there, they realize not all the dudes are the same. But like she started I'll give you my person. She started treating me like I'm that dude I was looking. I cared about her money, or cared about what she was driving, or cared about. I came in with that, so I didn't care what you had. So it was a problem for her because she couldn't treat me the same way she was treating homie who had nothing. So I was looking out for your son. I was coming home with that can of milk. I was changing your kids' diapers. But then you still was treating me like shit because it was some other dude did to you. And I came in with that. I had my own. I didn't care about your money. That meant nothing to me. We was at different levels, but I was still a hustler. I was still getting it. Like it was, your farm was parked outside, my farm was outside. Nobody could say nothing to me. I came in like this all day, and I'm happy coming into a relationship with a certain level because if you think you're gonna control whatever level you at to control me, save that for the next dude, because that don't impress me. I come with that. I need you to know that. So, honest truth, believe it or not, most corporate women that, like me and Brian, we talked about this on the sidelines. Most corporate women that I know are not happy. They either been divorced, 9 out of 10, or they're in a relationship that they're not too crazy about because the dude don't match up to what they want it to be. But when they find that right dude, they get intimidated because they can't control him with their money or what they have or their degree. Like they said, we don't care about that.
Yeah, I think what I've just noticed from women and a lot of my friends come to me for advice, I think women will deal with a guy based on his potential and get disappointed when it doesn't come to fruition. And I think that you gotta take people at their face value. That's how we get into those situations. We just like get with somebody because of something we like about them, and we, in that beginning stage, you kind of look over all of the flaws because you just focus on what you like. This man always had job issues. Right. He always was a cheater, always was chasing with a lot of women. You just overlooked those things in the beginning because you were so infatuated. And so there's this potential that if I love this man the right way, he's going to change.
And potential means you have nothing to offer right now. Look into the future and see what you might envision.
Any corporate women in the audience?
Well, I don't agree with what you guys are saying, but those are those women that you guys met.
That's what I
You know
said.
what I mean? Like, I never went to school to get back at somebody else. I went to school to set myself up so that I can take care of me, because it might just be me. All right? I moved when I was very young. I moved at 18, got my place, been working, hustling the whole time. The money meant nothing to me. It was my overall security. So I always dealt with guys that may not have been corporate level or whatever. It didn't matter to me. It mattered their attitude is what mattered the most. And what the problem I would have is that they would just be lazy. Like, you want me to sell my place so we can buy a house. No, you need to come with being able to buy a house with me, not the other way around. So that's the problems I would run into. But that whole power struggle thing, no.
It's still new money versus old money. That's another thing too. Age does matter in that situation. Cause I dated 35, 36 because they still trying to live in that media celebrity world that we caught up in now. So you might be different speaking for yourself, which is what I said. I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm telling you from my personal experience and what I witnessed and what I see other dudes tell me. Because I'm still around dudes that dated. I know a guy that dated a woman. So my DNS, she's a divorcee. Like, I'm talking about from what I see, what's around me, and my personal experience. And at the end of the day, it is a question of new money versus old money. Believe it or not. Straight up.
The men you dated, were they intimidated because of your corporate stature?
They made an issue of it. I never made an issue of it. Right. I'm a down-hole, around-the-block girl.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I put myself in the position I'm in for me to protect me.
Right.
That's it. It had nothing to do, my father wasn't, all kind of stuff. That had nothing to do with anything. I liked you as a guy. You know what I mean? You could be blue collar, white collar. It didn't matter. I liked you as that person. If you got your hustle going on, it doesn't matter. As long as you know how to take care of you, and I can take care of me, we can make this thing work.
Right.
But that's their issue. It has never been my issue.
Yeah. There's a lot of insecurity there because a lot of times what goes through our mind is like, does she need me? If she demonstrates that she doesn't need me, we will slowly back away.
Right.
I'll give you an example. One guy, he did this whole thing with, I can't do anything for you. What you're doing for me is being my source of comfort and my company. That's what you're doing. I don't need all that other stuff because we're already doing that. We can do that together. It was this big thing over, like, we were down in Soho, and he's like, I can't buy anything for you. I'm like, you need to buy something. I don't really need, I'm not that girl.